It's time now for Beer Channel 5 o'clock news on this Saturday evening, October 22nd, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins, and I your 5 o'clock news headlines. Top straight at the 5 o'clock hour on this Saturday evening here is Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, where Donald Trump on Saturday offered what his senior campaign aides billed as closing argument in presidential race just 17 days from its conclusion, rehashing his campaign's key policy, pledged to give voters a sense. AT&T is close to a blockbuster $80+ billion deal to acquire Time Warner, moved that would single-handedly turn America's most storied telecom company into a content powerhouse and one of the most prominent TV, film, and video game producers. Iraqi forces fired mortar shells at Islamic State positions south of Mosul on Friday. San Francisco technology experts warned for years that millions of internet-connected smart devices we use are weak and easily hijacked could be turned against us. Ezeka, Cameroon, the death toll from an overload train that derailed in Cameroon has risen to 33. Rescue workers and hospital staff said Saturday. Minister President of Wallonia, Paul Maguette, answered Deputy's question next to Andre Alton as Canada says up the EU to save a free trade deal. Philippines say they keep U.S. ties, but will not be subversive. 1990s, helicopter carrying oil workers crashed in Russia. Canada's France, when France began in demolition of the jungle of migrant camp on Monday, the fate of some 1,300 children remain largely unanswered. Caracas, Venezuela. Venezuela's brazen for turbulence after the socialist government bucked a presidential recall referendum and the move opposition leaders are calling a coup. Too many police officers followed a proper procedural confrontation that led to the fatal shooting at Jamal Clock in November. Won't face discipline the city's police chief announced. 10,000 California veterans ordered to pay back enlistment bonuses. A total that the suspect was found with his dog and taper next to him and in 40 days played to try to protect the boy, spokesman for the Spokane Fire Department said Saturday. 2 construction workers in Boston were killed Friday afternoon when a water line burst under South End Street flood in the trench where they were working in a tornado of water that toward the distributor attempts to save them. Baghdad, the Islamic State has set a sulfur factory south of Mosul on fire in an attempt to slow Iraqi government forces president to retake control of the city. United Nations, a committee report to the United Nations Security Council stated that the Syrian government was responsible for a chemical weapons attack in 2015. London, Russia's ambassador to the UK accused the British government of shrinking its embassy by denying visas to staff. Tokyo, Junko Tabai, the first woman to successfully scale Mount Everest, died at 77. Cairo, an Egyptian appeals court upheld the conviction and 20-year sentence of ousted President Mohamed Morsi. Baghdad, U.S. Defense Secretary Ashton Carter made an unannounced visit to Iraq and U.S. forces are moving back to take back Mosul from the Islamic State. The United Nations appointed Wonder Woman as an honorary ambassador amid protests from staff opposing the decision. Menlo Park, Facebook rejected complaints from employees who argued that the controversial post by Donald Trump about banning Muslims should be taken down. Woman in North Carolina, Superior Court judge in North Carolina was convicted of attempted to rob a federal agent with a couple cases of beer in exchange for text messages. Washington, U.S. Navy and the Chief Petty Officer Jason Seyfidan, 44 of Anaheim, California, died in the U.S. back offensive retake the Mosul for the Islamic State. Washington, a U.S. Navy guided missile destroyer sailed past the South China Sea in a freedom of navigation operation, White House official said. New York, Hillary Clinton's New York campaign office was effective after the vote filled with a suspicious white powder was found, police said. Boston and Boston City Council want to make sure minority-owned businesses get a fair shot of retail marijuana and sale become legal in Massachusetts. Councilor Ayanna Presley has scheduled a hearing for Monday evening in Boston City Hall to discuss ways that provide equitable access to licenses and opportunities and jobs in the commercial marijuana industry. Question 4 in the November ballot will lead class, a recreational part in Massachusetts. Boston, the top Massachusetts Democrats are headed north to rally New Hampshire voters for Hillary Clinton. Donald Trump says 3 women could give Georgia electoral votes to the Democrat for the first time since Bill Clinton won the White House back in 92. Social Security and initiative equality and important Americans across party lines has been largely omitted from the political discourse by this election cycle. Joint European-Russian mission to Mars appeared to have failed after NASA released images showing what looked like a crash site where the Shepard spacecraft was supposed to be landed. Could the world be serious amateur find Planet 9 really exists? Universe's oldest planetform and disk has just been discovered, and mostly thanks to the efforts of NASA initiative that required thousands of citizens scientists help spot those primordial objects. Loni Bomber was just 1 pound 3 ounces when the doctors removed her tumor from a body that weighed almost as much as she did at just 23 weeks. She was taken to the mother Margaret Bowman's womb for 20 minutes so the doctors could perform a 5-hour. Mental health cases are on the rise across the world, raising a slew of concerns that affected that trigger and then prompted discussion on the stigma across the mental disorders. Behind me there is a lipstick stain on Sloan Bohr's beekeeper hat where her husband kissed her during the pregnancy announcement photo shoot. Hillary Clinton on Friday as Mrs. Clinton's close personal ties elite donors have helped fund fundraising efforts. White powder that was sent to Hillary Clinton's campaign office in New York tested negative for harmful substances in a preliminary investigation, police said. President candidate Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton participated in the final debate 2016 campaign at University of Nevada, Las Vegas on Wednesday. Take a look at New England alerts in Manchester. A road was closed by Mount Bond to Hughes Road for a motor vehicle accident to come from pole and wires down. Peter Childers on 5:07 on this Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening, and it's time now for sports report. Boston Bruins be taking on the Montreal Canadiens at the TD Garden. Michigan's Harbaugh, Illinois' Levy Smith Beckman NFL face off today. And New York Knicks rookie Minogras Kuzminskis felt like he was home alone during his first trip back to New York. Peter Childers' time is 5:07 on this Saturday evening, and it's time now for traveling and transit report. Beep beep! Let's imitate what a bus will place red lines from JFK, UMass, and Schmont stations this weekend from the start and the end of the services. And the commuter rail on the ferries, they are looking good. Right, Howard's and Bowery's are New England on this Saturday afternoon here. 95 southbound side it is backed up from Stamford down to Greenwich. 95 northbound side back into Greenwich down to Stamford. 95 southbound backed up to the 91 in Raven. 95 on the southbound side, Little Swan, East Haven. 91 on the northbound side, Little Swan, just around Interstate 84, Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side back to 291 and 57 in Springfield. 495 on the southbound side, slow before 290 out in Marlborough, Massachusetts. 95 southbound back to Protective Providence. 195 eastbound side it is back around Seekonk Stretch. 146 northbound side is back around Route 99, Lincoln, Vermont. 120 southbound side it is backed up from 95 to Route 24 in Canton. 195 on the northbound side it is backed up around 120 in Canton. Route 3 then southbound side is backed up 18 in Weymouth. Southern Expressway northbound side is backed up at Quincy down and Mass Pike 7 Expressway. Southbound side is slow from Pike down to the Braintree split. 120 both ends is backed up 93 out in Redden all the way out of Linfield. 120 southbound side is backed up around 114 in Peabody. 128 southbound side, Low Star, Route 3 out in Burlington, Massachusetts. 495 southbound side it is backed up at the 95 out in Amesbury. Howard's and Bowery's up. Vermont direction main out. Lincoln Gate Center, we say 8 on 91 southbound side. Is also after the Canadian border up in Northern Vermont and Ottawa 15 on the northbound side. Also 7 go back there towards Montreal. Peter Childers' time is 5:09 on this Saturday evening, and it's time now for a traffic and time now for a weather report. And take a look at radar, and it shows a lot of rain showers stretch around southeastern Massachusetts and southern Bristol County and Norfolk County and stretching around between 495 and 120 from Medfield all the way to Hudson up to Marlborough. Patchy rain showers stretching from Lowland on to Lawrence. And stretch around Ipswich and a little on the rain showers west of Pepperland, stretching in Nightfall and stretching in western Massachusetts from Greenfield, Danforth, Enfield, and down to New Connecticut and down to north-facing portions of Long Island. And some little snow showers from the Berkshires up to southern Vermont and eastern New York State. Some rain showers and some sleet and snow showers around southwest of Albany and then up in the Adirondacks and the Long Island rain showers from the northeast of Pennsylvania down to northern New Jersey, then and around Bronx and around Newark, New Jersey. Line of rain showers west of Martha's Vineyard. Alright? 7-day forecast goes like this. But this afternoon and tonight, wind advisory, day 2 to 7. Sunday for Friday, wind advisory. Wind advisory is now in effect until 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time Sunday. Includes eastern southeastern Massachusetts as well as all the way down. West 15-25 miles per wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Throughout Sunday, tapering off late. Impacts strong winds may down some tree limbs and branches leading to isolate patches and strong gusty winds with blow around and scooter outdoor objects difficult to drive high profile vehicles. A wind advisory means that sustained wind up to 31-39 miles per hour. Expected wind gusts between 46 and 57 miles per hour. Winds this strong are capable of down some small tree limbs and branches and possibly cause an isolated power outage and driving will also be difficult, especially with high profile vehicles. Use extra caution. Okay, tonight's gonna go like this. Tonight, chance of rain before 7 p.m. Most skies got about 39 degrees. Worst about 15 miles of gust side, 38 miles an hour. Chance rate is 30%. New is around less than 10 inches possible. Sunday, part south sky great coming. South sky about 57 degrees and west with about 15 to 17 miles of gust side, 37 miles an hour. Sunday night, chance of rain may after 4 a.m. Increased clouds about 40 degrees. Southwest about 6 to 10 miles of gust side, 21 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation 30%. New amounts less than 10 inches possible. Monday, chance of rain may before 7 a.m. Most south sky about 57 degrees. West about 5 to 10 miles of gust side. 22 miles on the chance rate to 30%. Monday night, most gusts about 32 degrees. Thursday, most of the same park about 31, about 31 degrees. Wednesday, most of the same park about 49, about 30 degrees. For Thursday, otherwise, positive most gusts about 53, about 39 degrees. For Friday, check the showers, otherwise, most gusts about 59, about 41 degrees. Chance rate to 30%. For Saturday, most of the about 61 degrees. Currently, not near 8 days. Showers, and we have a temperature of 52 degrees, humidity 97%. That is going to be it for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this October 22nd, 2016 on a Saturday evening. I'm Peter. Have a good evening. Goodbye. See you at 11 o'clock for late night report. Hope you have a good evening.